welcome to my channel. This is your girl Charisma. To all my new subscribers, welcome to my K-Squad. Let's jump right into this review. Hey you guys, so I am back with another review, and today we're going to be talking about the new Norvina Volume 3 palette. Now before I get really deep off into it, I just want to say that I was very on the fence about purchasing this, being that she released the Volume 1 and the Volume 2 so close to each other, and then the 3 came out. I mean, I did hear rumblings about people leaking the palette. I heard other rumblings. I think Norvina said, I forget what she said, but whatever the hell she said, all these palettes had to be released like back to back. So with that being said, I was a little skeptical because I'm just like, oh my God, like we're being so oversaturated with makeup products and palettes, and it was just a little bit too much for me, being that the NAYANA palette had just came out like not even maybe 3.5 weeks ago. I was just like, I don't know. Like, I thought the 1 and 2 was really pretty. I love the blue tones, the purples, but nothing was really speaking to me. So I just didn't pick up the palettes. Now, the Volume 3 kind of spoke to me because I like the color story, because it was pretty much fall themed. And I love a good fall themed palette. So I decided to go ahead and pick it up and use it, and I'm going to give you guys my first impression on this. Now, being that all the ABH PR girls and boys have already reviewed this, many are not going to even watch this video, which is fine. I don't really get big views on anything Anastasia Beverly Hills anyway on my channel, but I just wanted to put this up just in case someone was thinking about purchasing it and wanted to kind of find out what other people of color thoughts were on this. Here I am. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So this is the box that this came in. It's a big pretty box. It has ABH Norvina collection on it, and this runs you $60. This is available in store right now at all Sephora. It's also online, abh.com, and I believe it is in all the department stores. I'm not for sure, but I know for sure it's in Sephora because that's exactly where I bought this at. So it's in store right now at Sephora and online at AnastasiaBeverlyHills.com. Also, Anastasia Beverly Hills does offer Afterpay. You guys already know I sing Afterpay's praises. So if 60 is a little steep for you, you can use Afterpay for payments, like $9 every 2 weeks. Can't beat that. So yeah, Afterpay is available on ABH as well. So first off, I noticed that this is a really heavy palette. It's very heavy and sturdy. I love that. I love the butterflies. I think the butterflies are a great touch. It's beautiful packaging, and it's all black on the back, but it's such beautiful packaging, and it's really heavy. For the $60 is going into this packaging as well because it's super sturdy, super durable. Now it does come with a really big pretty mirror. I can't show the mirror too much because all my lights are going to show, but it comes with a big sturdy mirror, and then you have all the colors here, all the beautiful shades. And I was just attracted to the color story immediately because of how pretty the color story was. I love the oranges, the purples, the turquoises. There's greens in here. There's also great neutral transition colors in here as well. So I love that because we always want to have a couple of transition shades in a palette, just not pops of color. You need a transition color as well. So I was really impressed with that too. So right now I'm just going to read the description of the palette from the website. It says, ABH Norvina Pro Pigment Palette Volume 3 is a professional grade artistry palette featuring 25 deluxe sized high performance shades with a stunning autumn themed color story. Expanding the Norvina collection, this limited edition Pro palette lets you own even more Norvina curated shades and create your most artistic makeup looks yet. It says it does contain 25 professional pigments and oversized pans. Includes a wide range of bold, vibrant, highly pigmented colors. Perfect for the artist who wants to have the ultimate color collection, and for the makeup fanatic who is ready to take their makeup creativity to the next level. This is dermatologist tested and non-comedogenic, cruelty-free, and vegan. So we love cruelty-free and vegan palette. Now, like it said, this is perfect for the artist who wants to have the ultimate color collection, and for the makeup fanatic who is ready to take their makeup creativity to the next level. What I have noticed about Anastasia Beverly Hills is I don't really see a lot of soft glam, even though they do have a palette called Soft Glam, which is my absolute favorite. Charisma does not do any cut creases at all. I don't really get into that. I think they're beautiful on others, but I just don't get into it. And there's other people that are like me that just don't go there with the whole cut crease, but I'm still creative as far as mixing shades, blending, things like that, but the cut creases are not my thing. So even if you wanted to buy this just to be a tad bit more creative, but you're not a cut crease girl, that still shouldn't limit you from purchasing the palette, only because there's so many different colors in here that you can create with, and it doesn't have to be you drawing trees and happy faces and sunshines and shit on your eyelids. You don't have to do that to showcase your creativity. Just want to throw that out there. What I'm wearing on my eyes right now, I am wearing the A2, which is this shade here, the A3. The pop of color is the B1, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. And then I also have on E3 as well. So basically I just took a lot of the oranges, and then I also incorporated the C1 shade, which is this one here, which is really pretty. So what I'm gonna do is swatch a couple of the shades on my arm, just so you can get an idea of what they look like. Now remember, swatches and me actually applying the shades on my eyelids are two different things. Swatches can be very misleading, but they do give you an idea of how the product performs. As far as them being the same formula as a regular ABH palette, to me they're not. They're not soft at all. It's pigmented, but it's not the same. To me, it's not the same formula as like a Modern Renaissance Soft Glam or the Jackie palette. So I'm going to take A1, which is a neon, yellow. Just gonna swatch it here. And as you can see, it was gonna take a couple of more swatches to get that pigment going, but it is pretty cool to be on a brown skin girl and you can actually see it. So I think that's awesome. This is A2, this is what I'm wearing. One of the shades that I'm wearing is A2. I think that's really nice. I was just in love with these oranges. These oranges is what got me to purchase the palette. This is what's in the inner corner highlight of my eye. Absolutely freaking gorgeous. That's really beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. C1, and I mixed this with some of the orange shades on my lid. This one had a little bit of fallout, but that's to be expected with any ABH palette. How gorgeous, right? This is really pretty, really deep, not forest green. This isn't a forest green at all. But, so as you can tell, some of them, you would have to go over them a couple of times to get that pigment going. That's D4, gorgeous. So that's B4, it's like a fuchsia, it's really pretty. So yeah, that's just an idea of how the shades swatch. Now as far as them performing, the oranges did really well. Some of those shimmers, the fallout was just like massive, but like I said, that's to be expected with certain ABH palettes. The fallout is kind of massive with some of these shimmers. You have to build up the shades. Especially, let's see, especially A5, which is this one right here. I had to build that one up. Most of the oranges I had to kind of build up, but it wasn't like bad to where I was just like, oh my God, I cannot even get these to blend. They blended beautifully. Like I said, you can get so many looks out of this palette because there's 25 shades in here and they're so big, you're not gonna run out anytime soon. So, I mean, my whole thing is, like I said, I was hesitant to get it, but the color story drew me into it. But did I need this palette? No, I did not need the palette. It was just something that I wanted, and I wanted to try it out just to see what all the hoopla was about. But the thing is about like makeup launches and makeup releases, I think it's more so about who's launching it. Like, we all know who Norvina is. ABH is a popular prestige brand. And whenever Norvina, you know, does something personally as far as her own palettes, of course, people are going to be drawn to it. But I do think that it was a little bit too much hype around all three of the volumes, but that's just me. But once again, like I said, I thought the color story was beautiful, so I decided to go ahead and pick it up. But did I need the palette? No, I didn't need the palette. No one needs, like, if I tell you how many palettes I have right now in my drawer, it's pretty much on some hoarder shit. No one needs that many palettes. So no, I did not need the palette. But I thought it was absolutely gorgeous, and I think that the shades are workable. So I'm not mad at that at all. And I think the color story really works. To me, this is my favorite out of all three of the palettes. I think the color story is gorgeous. So would I recommend it? I would recommend it. I would recommend it, like it said, for someone who is either a makeup collector, someone who collects makeup, or for someone who wants to take their creativity level to the next. I definitely would purchase this. Goodbye. I think it's also worth the $60 because the packaging is very sturdy. Like I said, it's heavy, it's beautiful. Love the packaging that it comes in. And also you can't beat 25 big pan shades for $60, and then you get this big beautiful mirror as well. So yeah, I definitely would recommend it. Norvina did it again. This review, if you approved my content, go ahead and give me a really big thumbs up. I would appreciate that. Also, don't forget to share my video all over social media. Follow me on social media at Charisma's World on Twitter and Instagram. Also, click this recent upload. You know you want to watch it, so go ahead and click it, learn a little bit more about me. And don't forget to subscribe. You guys, please subscribe to my channel, please. I'm trying to make it to 3K by December, so go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And until next time I see you guys, stay beautiful and blessed. Bye.